my name is Lauren, and today I will be focusing on the basics of right triangle trigonometry functions. Some of the basic functions in trigonometry is known as sine, cosine, and tangent. Today I will be focusing on explaining what SOHCAHTOA in trigonometry means. Let's get started. The SO in SOHCAHTOA stands for sine, opposite, hypotenuse. So the S obviously stands for sine, meaning you will have the opposite side of a triangle over the hypotenuse side of a triangle, which will therefore give you the sine of a triangle. Let's put this into context of this triangle right here on the left. The hypotenuse is always the longest side. The opposite angle is always going to be the angle across from the specified angle, which in this case is this angle shown here. Therefore, meaning the opposite side is the side going up and down vertically right here. Next, we have the CH in SOHCAHTOA, which stands for cosine, adjacent, and hypotenuse. The C in CH stands for the cosine, which tells you that CH helps you find cosine. The A over H stands for adjacent over hypotenuse. Let's put this into context of this triangle in the middle. As you can see, we have the hypotenuse, again, which is the longest side of the triangle. The adjacent side is always the side touching the angle that is specified. The angle specified is right here, meaning the adjacent angle would be right here on the horizontal side of this triangle. Moving on to toe of SOHCAHTOA, we can see that the T in SOHCAHTOA stands for tan, and then opposite over adjacent. So the T stands for tangent, and the O over A stands for opposite over adjacent. In this case, we do not have a hypotenuse, so we have to differentiate opposite over adjacent by using the specified angle, which is right here. Therefore, we know the adjacent angle is the horizontal side, and the opposite side is the one going vertical. Now that we know the basics of right triangle trig, let's move on to an example. In the right triangle shown here, we have a hypotenuse of 17 inches and sides with 15 and 8 inches. Let's find the sine, cosine, and tangent of theta in this triangle. Now, if you recall, sine is opposite over hypotenuse, meaning in this case, sine would be 15 over 17. Cosine was adjacent over hypotenuse, meaning in this case, cosine would be 8 over 17. Finally, tangent we know as opposite over adjacent would in this case be 15 over 8. Now, seeing this problem completed, we can obviously see 17 is our hypotenuse in this example. 15 is our opposite side due to it being opposite to the angle provided. And 8 is obviously the adjacent side due to it being adjacent to the angle provided. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe.